I was scared because everything was muted, and then a voice was like, "Oh."
Karini, are you listening, Pablo?
No, we can't hear him.
Oh.
No.
Guillem, pots parlar, sisplau?
Maybe you got the wrong mic or something.
Hello, you hear me?
Vale, apropa't el micro. Vinicius, can you please say hello?
Hello.
Hello. We'll listen. Josh?
I hope you can hear me.
Okay. Mitchell?
Hey, everyone.
Perfect. Siet?
Hello, everybody.
Gabri, do you want to mute for a second? Maybe Gabri is virtual.
Yeah, hi.
Hi,
everyone.
mentor. How are you? Pau?
Hi, everybody.
I think you have to clean your camera because you're something like
Okay, let
a little
me.
bit dirty. Goodam, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
How are you?
Thank you, Alejandro.
Good.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, so thank you for testing the mics. I hope that we are right on the streaming. I'm not 100% sure because, today this is something different. Are you only one testing? Please do not use the chat. If you want to say something, say by WhatsApp. Pablo, try again if you want, Pablo. No. No, we don't listen to you.
Does it work?
It works now, but it says that you're muted, but you're talking.
Yeah, I joined with my other computer.
Okay.
I don't know. The mic doesn't work.
Are you any of you testing the YouTube streaming? Because I don't have feedback. It's okay, Karini? Our words are going through the internet waves?
I will try to listen the audio, but it is displaying the video. Let me hear the audio.
So the question is about the audio. Video never does any problem. It's the audio. I'm always the one with the problems.
Yeah, it is okay on the YouTube. We can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, as I said, welcome everyone, and remember that this is only in streaming now, but this will stay later on YouTube. So please watch your words, and let's gonna go for the thing. Let me try to find somewhere in my live script here things I have to say. Hello today to every one of you. Thank you, Karini and Gabri mentors, for staying with us today. And all the others too. Let me go. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pablo. We have 2 Pablos.
Yeah, no. It's because of the mic. I'm using the other computer mic.
Okay, I lower the music. Okay. Leticia is not there. I was counting people. Karini. No, Leticia. Leticia is our virtual girl this year. As far as I know, Leticia is. I'm going to say it's has some kind of shyness, and she is not going to be here also today. So, but we are at this time the ones that have been involved in the organization know that. Hello, Claudia. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming. We are just starting, a little bit late. Pau, welcome. Your camera now looks better. It was a little bit dirty before. Okay, so I was gonna try. So we are 9 projects this year in the Liquid Galaxy project for GSoC 2022, and only 9 of you have reached the demo day. 1 student have to leave the project in the very beginning due to health issues. And I hope most of you, or all of you, let me say it again to the camera, I hope that all of you arrive to the end, because this is not the end, this is demo day. We still have something like 10 days on GSoC, but I hope you all reach your goals and have your GSoC successful. You know that you have to still do some stuff. You are receiving my emails or their Pau Fratino emails and videos. And remember that till the 12th of September, the GSoC is not finished, and you still need to repair some bugs. You have to finish your APKs with its bugs, because we have Pau, I think we have all the applications now going to the App Store, to the Play Store.
Yep, they're
all
not.
The applications aren't going, but we
They're
only
not
have
finished all of them, but yeah, we have them.
I think
there.
we have 3 approved for now.
Thanks.
That's a lot, and we hope that all the applications have approved with the help of Alejandro. More on this later. And remember,
Yes.
you have to finish your bugs, whatever your mentor or us, Pau and me, comment to you, and still 10 days to finish. You have to have your documentation and GitHub updated before the GSoC ends, because after the 12th, all the mentors will evaluate. My mentor will be the one evaluating you, but all the mentors can also make his work. So be careful of this. GitHub and documentation. Follow the books repair on the APKs, on the applications, and good luck. So I'm gonna only try one thing. I want to say thank you especially to our mentors, and I'm gonna try to have the mentors now on the streaming. You will not see those, but they will be on screen. My left screen. I don't know if you have seen my phone before. I showed you. I have 7 screens in my phone now. 7 only. It's a mess. And now the mentors are on the screen. I would like specifically to say thank you to our girls, Claudia, present here, Karini too. Paula is not there because she has just left Lleida for Madrid. Emily in Canada. And then our team of mentors, Lot, Victor, Otapio, Gabri here, Merul, Pau. Pau is not a mentor, but is a very important piece on this project this year. And Lot has just arrived. Good afternoon, Lot.
Hello.
Hello, Lot. We're just starting. Our Google Developer experts, Victor Sanchez and Moises Martinez. Also Mario, expert on cloud, Ivan, Mark, and me. So those guys are on the screen. I always have to say thanks to them because they have helped and still will help you on your transition in this year GSoC. So, what else? Let's see what else we have to talk. I have to say that next to all the projects, because all the projects are going, I would say, well, but there are a few things that I especially proud this year. The word is proud because, we started 2 years ago to try to develop the backend and interfaces on Android or other kind of tablet-based interfaces. This is because it's always difficult for the little community to maintain codes from other persons, students that come and buy, and Android has shows us that those are easier to maintain. So we started to have to want to have all the code, the backend, and the interface on Android, and this has gone well. But last year we tried also to publish all the applications. We didn't success. We don't have success last year, and this year we have pushed you because we wanted all the applications go to the Play Store for two different things. One thing is because for the community, for the Liquid Galaxy is good, and also for you, because when you get out of this year GSoC, I think it will be nice for you to say my application has been published on Play Store. I mean, if not, your application will be hanging around GitHub. No one knows who will be using it, but if your application is on the Play Store, it's something you can say, hey, here's my app, this is my URL, and you can print it on your curriculum, on your LinkedIn, and so on. So I think it's important for the maintenance of the project, and also for the community and for yourselves. So I would say to say publicly thank you to Alejandro Marcos that's here, because he's been working hard for next to Pau on this, and also with help of Victor that is not there. He's the specialist of Huawei's ecosystem. But by the way, later we will have a conversation about Huawei's app contest, and this is more or less what I have to say. I saw we have 12 different applications published on the Play Store now. This is amazing. Last year we have 3, and this year we have 12 now, and hopefully before GSoC ends, with the help of Alejandro, Victor, and Pau, we will have all of your applications. We need your help too. You have to help yourself to finish your GSoC, and if you finish your GSoC and Google Play Store reviewers are happy also, they will publish your application. So, nothing else. We have a long afternoon with the different presentations, and we have started late because some of you are late on the projects. For weeks I've been pressing you with the calendar. That the calendar was published in the very beginning, but some of you are going late, and you make go late all of us on the project. So today's presentation is not going to be the one I wanted. We will have to make some kind of final editing, but let's gonna try it goes well. Something will be manually. I have to do it manually, so it will be like a little mess. So let's gonna start by the beginning. And who's the one that is coming to the screen? As you remember, the presentation will go this way. Every of you have to talk to the Meet for 3 minutes only. 3 minutes. I'm not gonna count the time, but 3 minutes, or maybe yes, I will count the time. Make some kind of project description and what's been your experience. I know most of you have said that in the video, but the problem is that some of the videos are still unedited. So for this reason, I wanted you to make it again the presentation live. 3 minutes. Then I will launch your video, hopefully. And I say hopefully because, as I said, not all the videos are right. Then we will launch the video that our great Pau. What is Pau? Pau, I'm not seeing you. Pau has recorded for you on the Liquid Galaxy Lab in Lleida. Thank you, Pau. Thank you. Great work, man.
Sorry, I'm trying to finish some stuff.
You can say whatever you want.
Talk whenever. So just call me and I'll be here.
Okay. I was saying thank you to you, so it's nice if we see your face. Will you get the thanks? And so 3 minute description. I will show your video. I will show our video, and then we'll have a few minutes or seconds, if not questions, for the mentors, your mentor of other persons here, to ask. Only the persons here in the Meet can ask this means that the questions only can be from the community. That's for the contributors or the mentors. So let's gonna go for the beginning, and the first person is Gutam. So Gutam, one second, because I need a little time to prepare your video, and then I will say you go to present your own stuff. 1 second. So, Gutam, your mic is yours. 3 minutes.
Okay, so thank you so much, first of all, Mentor Andrew, for inviting me on the demo day. So, hello everyone, I am Gautam Verma from Indore, India, and this is my second year in Google Summer of Code, and my project name is TinyJS Data Visualization Tool. So as name suggests that we are all here to visualize some amount of data on Liquid Galaxy. So my aim is to visualize the TinyJS data on Liquid Galaxy. TinyJS is nothing but a tiny ground station which is used to capture the packets from the satellites. So now what's the satellite? Satellite is somewhat moving around the Earth orbit, and there are lots of satellites like FOSSAT and Norby. So this all satellites sends the packets to ground station, and TinyJS upload that packet to Tiny server, and we are finally visualizing the packets on Liquid Galaxy with the help of KML and via SSH. And my project has been completely based on the Android, and it is also published on Google Play Store. You can install it and almost please try it and provide the reviews also. And apart from the development, I have also built and the TinyJS as with the name of Liquid Galaxy. So let me show you something regards of this. So this is my TinyJS LoRa board, which is running with the frequency of 433 megahertz. These boards are generally divided into a 3 category, categorized basis on the frequencies like 433 megahertz frequencies, 833, and somewhat higher frequencies. So to run this TinyJS board, we also need the antenna, which is groundware antenna. So this antenna is made up of copper completely, and this antenna is capable to receive the packets of 433 megahertz frequency. And this is my homemade antenna. I hope you can see that properly.
We are going to see your video. We are going to see your video live in a few seconds. Gutam, the video of how you created the station. So Gutam, go for your experience, please. We will see the video, and in the video, every of you have maybe talk more or less. But here we are live with other colleagues on screen, and please share with us your experience for this year. Okay. Remember that this is your second year, so you have bigger experience than the others.
Yeah, actually, for this year, I have really gained a lot of experience in working with KMLs, and especially sending commands to Liquid Galaxy. Like we have a different mode for sending the commands to Liquid Galaxy, and I have learned how to send command and logos to Slaves machine, because these are pretty much a little bit logical, or can be said a bit interesting to sending the commands to Slave machine, because when we send the commands to master machine, we don't need to make any much changes. But while we send commands to slaves, we have to know the serialization of Liquid Galaxy machine, whether it is the rightmost or leftmost. So
Gutam,
this is what I have gained.
Gutam, I'm asking for your experience, personal experience. I don't want to listen more about technical stuff, because I'm going to show your videos and you will explain later. But I want you, because you are the first, so we are interacting. So we want to listen from you, Al, a couple of minutes about your project. But I want more that you explain now for real with the other colleagues in direct What's been your
Oh,
experience
okay.
this year?
So first of all, the two things there. First one is developing the code, and I have gained so much knowledge from my mentor to how to write a sustainable code. First of all, think we are in the open source community, and we are responsible to develop a sustainable code which can be used for the later contributor also. So I have tried to maintain the code dignity and written a well code with the help of my mentor. And special thanks to Pau for testing my application and reporting me with the update. Like, you have Gotham, you have this error and the code, and you have to fix that. So this is a little bit more challenging to me because as mentor Andrew always pushed us to complete the task on the time. So it helps me to bridge the gap between as a student and a professional developer. So right, because we are just next to putting our foot into the real world. So this literally helps me a lot in doing the code very well and very fast also, because working under the pressure is something different, right? Working
Okay.
pressure
Let's stop
is
here,
different.
and please, I want you to say the name of your mentor. You haven't said his name.
Yeah, actually, my mentor name is Meryl Diman, and he's a great mentor, and he literally teaches me a lot how to write a good code and how to maintain the code. Because writing a code for now is being easy because we have lots of stuff available on internet, but he helped me a lot to what to write. And he always says me that it is easier to fix a bug if we have the great architecture, right? If it is easier to fix the bugs if we have the great architecture. And he literally helped me a lot in designing the architecture of my project. And he teach me also how to use Git and GitHub properly.
Okay.
Because at the starting of
let's stop here now, because we have to see your videos. You'll be more than not 3 but 7 minutes. So next is it's, as I said, it's going to be a little bit difficult. We are going to have technical problems today on the streaming because we are late and we haven't. This is not as well prepared as I wanted. But later after GSoC ends, we will have a full editing. Hope of all the presentations nice. So what's next? I'm gonna try to put your video on the Meet, because if not, only the people on the streaming will see. So I'm gonna go out maybe and start showing the virtual camera. Let me try. Oops. 1 second. 1 second. Video. And now, are you seeing right the video on the Meet? Gautam, are you seeing your presentation?
Yeah, I'm able to see your screen, but yeah, I'm able to see your screen.
I'm not sure if this is appearing right.
But it is a little bit blurred.
It's like blur.
It's blurry, yeah.
Yes.
I don't understand why it's blur. It has to go right. Curious. This is coming from the OBS camera, and this is something I didn't expect. Let's gonna see how we do that. It's gonna be difficult.
On YouTube, it looks good. It's not blurred on YouTube. Here right now, you're seeing the.
No, but in YouTube you're seeing the video. But the point is that I wanted you. I'm trying to show you also on the Meet the video.
Mm-hmm.
But question is, all of you are also seeing. You are not seeing. I imagine you are not seeing. The streaming. So the problem is that if I want to present you the streaming, I need to do it this way. Let me try to start. This is not going better.
Hello everyone, this is Gautam Verma here.
Okay,
I'm very happy to say that this is my second year.
Okay, I know what's the problem. The problem is that I have my own screen blurred on the Meet. Okay, I know the point. This is now right. Okay, so let's gonna listen. Are you seeing the video? It's okay? Are you? Tell me if you listen to sound right.
And Google Summer of Code with Liquid Galaxy organization.
Can't hear.
And I'm
Can't
very
hear?
thankful to mentor and you to giving my
No.
It is
next time
not
Now we
opportunity
can.
with Liquid Galaxy organization.
I don't.
So for
I'm
this
talking
summer,
on
I
the
have built a
meet.
project named
You're not
TinyGS data
hearing
visualization tool,
the video.
which is dependent on TinyGS and Liquid
No.
Galaxy.
Now we just hear you.
And running with the help
Yeah,
of
we only
TinyGS
hear you.
APIs.
We are
and
able to
sends
see
the
the
command
video,
to Liquid Galaxy
but
and visualize
voice
the
is not
satellite data
there.
on Liquid Galaxy. So our
sure we
applications
are
have
gonna have
majorly
problems,
three
but
functions.
let's
First is
not
ground
expect
station, satellite, and packet.
Let me try to do it other way. Sorry for this. Not gonna go other direction. Not gonna try to do it this way. It's gonna be on share screen. So Karini, you will tell me if you listen the video, okay?
Okay.
And there are some supporting steps also
Don't
like help
listen.
and about.
Sorry?
And I have also built
I don't listen.
documentation
You don't listen
on
it?
how
No.
to build TinyGS and
In the meet?
also prepared a video for
Yeah, in the meet. I'm with
building
the
TinyGS
YouTube
station.
muted.
And
I'm
so
in
for
there.
more
today
for
we will
the
going through a demo of my Liquid Galaxy
for the meet. You are not
and
listening.
my
You're
application
not
in
listening him.
TinyGS. So let's see how my
I'm not.
application looks like. This is our
You can't hear it.
Who? You can hear Mitchell?
No one.
background. You can see that
Pau?
we are
No one.
running
No
with
one can
the
hear
No?
it.
Liquid
I'm
Galaxy
Bao, but no
master
one can
machine.
hear it.
So let's
Fantastic.
open the TinyGS
I expected
tool in
problems,
our
but not
emulator.
that kind of problems.
First, the user will
Remember the
receive
word
this
from
splash
Manel
screen
this
with
morning.
beautiful logo,
Why is there
and
problems?
then just afterward we will be
I don't know what's
redirected
going on
to
because
LG
I'm
settings
just
tab.
sharing with you
And in
a
this
video.
tab we have the following parameters like your
And
username, password, total Liquid Galaxy
I'm sure
units,
Gautam will be happy to
and
talk
the
over it.
URL to connect Liquid Galaxy. And along with
Yeah,
this, we have some
definitely. I think
features also like clean
we can
logos,
go with
clear
this.
framework, launch
I will
and
explain it verbally, and there is
and
only
we
a
also have this beautiful
video
stay,
on
show
the screen.
stay,
the
Gautam,
current
silent, please. That
status
I'm
of
trying to
SSH
repair
between
this. I don't understand what's
our
going on,
application and Liquid
but
Galaxy. So right now we are not connected with Liquid Galaxy.
Andrea,
So
you
it's showing
can maybe
red.
you can check on OBS
And apart from
configurations.
this, we have
If I
the
remember
three
correctly,
major features
they
in our
have
application.
a
First one
place
is
where you
ground
can choose the
station,
channels
second is
that you want
satellite,
to
and third is
broadcast,
packet.
and then you can
So
maybe it's
let's
missing the
go to the
channel
ground
that is
station.
your on
And
the thing
under
that you
this,
listen
you can see that we
on the
have
headphones. Maybe it's
lots
missing
of
that channel
ground
there
station
on the
which
config.
is running with the TinyGS and available
yeah,
on
the point is
TinyGS
that
server
this
also.
was tested
So these stations
and it's
are
not working at this
auto-tuned
moment.
and somewhat like
I don't know
this station
why.
is listening to
That's the
BZ
point.
LoRa 6 and the version of this application, and it also confirmed
It's not on. No,
5,373 packets
I
also.
use this system
So
every day, and I'm seeing
we have
the
sort of information about
different
this ground station also,
sliders of the
and we can
sound,
update this
different levels.
list with the help of this refresh button. So
And
let's
those
click
are
on this
going well.
refresh, which says that we are not connected with internet. So we first have to connect with
Okay,
internet.
so we are going to change ways because, as I said in the very beginning, today I'm pretty sure we were going to have problems because, again, this is for going late with the videos. We haven't had enough time to edit it rightly. So, So what we're gonna do is the following. We are gonna only present your experience. I don't know what to do. This is a mess. If we do the live presentation, this is a mess today. Sorry for the problems, but I don't know what's happening. Okay, let's gonna make it in a simpler way, because for whatever reason today the system is not working right. So guys, we're gonna start the first round of presentation. You can hear me now? Oh yes, no, you hear me? Thank you, Seth. When I change the mic, muted itself. So I was saying that I don't know why maybe OBS is not happy today. It's the third day I use it continuously, but something is going wrong. So let's gonna do the following. Let's gonna make a fast round of presentations. I will ask you for the next person, and then we will have the 3 minutes. We'll make a short introduction of your project, 1.5 minutes and 1.5 minutes of experience, and then you will be informed in the following days what's next we'll do. If we have other session, or if we make it finally when the final videos arrive. So again, order is going to be Gutam already has done the presentation. I don't know if any of you, first the mentors, Claudia, Lot, Pau, want to make any questions?
Andrew, but
Yes.
the video was okay in YouTube.
Sorry?
The video was okay on YouTube. Here on the meet, no. On YouTube, yes.
Yeah. It's something is happening on OBS today. You know, it's funny because it's funny because on Monday we have a streaming. Shall we present our videos on Meet? The problem yet is that your videos are not your videos. You don't have your videos. You don't. Your videos are your video plus the video that Pau recorded for you. So you only have half of the thing. Well, half, I will say 80%. So it could be a solution, but not. I think it's not going to be this way. Not because it's been a mess and I don't want to continue the mess, because I don't like this situation. Something is going wrong. I don't know why. I prepared this for long, but I don't know why. Something is happening on the machine, and I don't know what. So again, let's gonna go. We're gonna make only the 3 minutes presentations each one of you. In the middle of the presentation, I will make you a short presentation of Huawei's contest, and then when we finish today, it will be faster. I will tomorrow or whatever. I will email you about what we do next. If we can make it another way, because as I said, we still don't have all the videos finished, because not all the videos have arrived on time. Some of them have arrived 10 days later. So it's been difficult for us, and today it's not working, this thing. So Gutam, you already have done your presentation. Thank you. Let's gonna go for the next person. Could you please open your mic, Jazz, and make your 3 minutes personal presentation about the project, your experience, and the project. 3 minutes. That's enough. You mute yourself.
Hi, my name is Yashraj. I'm from Lucknow, India. I have been doing some projects based on virtual and augmented reality, and I love doing stuff based on visualizations. So once I found out that Liquid Galaxy does some stuff on Google Earth, we have a panoramic display on the LG rig, and we are sending these beautiful visualizations onto the LG rig from our Flutter apps. So I found it really interesting, and it was something that I used to work with and develop. So I found the La Palma volcano eruption tracking tool. That's the project that I have been working on, and I'm really content with my progress that I have made it so far. So basically, what happened is there was a volcano in 2021, the Veja. The volcanic eruption spread all across the region of La Palma, and the sulfur dioxide went all across Europe. And we have such visualizations of the affected areas, the roads and buildings that were destroyed or possibly damaged, the areas that were evacuated or under evacuation order, the municipalities that held the roads and the railways that were closed before such things happened. And all of this, the sulfur dioxide emissions, the lava flow, beautifully visualized onto the panoramic display of liquid galaxy. So yeah, I have been working on this, and I found Pao very helpful to help me with and test the bugs. And personally, my experience was that documentation is a very important part. So I have been contributing a little bit to the documentation. Also, I've been reading to the documentations and all the sources that I can find on SSH, the commands, and all of the small code snippets that we could use, and that could be really helpful for me and others. So yeah, I found it really interesting, and the app that I have made, I found the UX and all that stuff really exciting to me. I also made it translatable in 10 sort of languages and have a day and night theme at the end to make it like stuff really good. So yeah.
Thank you, Yash. There are some of your projects that have some kind of, I will say, a special thing. Your project, Yash, as you may remember, it was a very difficult time for those people in La Palma Island. So I have the opportunity to present your project already in mid evaluation in the Iceland, Canary Islands, and they also are gonna see your project. So I think it's something related to a very short, very small place in the world, but very important for those guys, because it's some kind of remembering and also of course doing a demo, a technology demo of something that happens. So any of you want to make a question to Yash? So I'm sorry because we are not able to see the videos now. I don't know why. I mean, we can do that. You see it to present every fast the videos, but I'm not confident to know what's gonna happen. So I prefer that we make a short presentation. It's not never gonna be short because we are 9 persons. There are eight projects to be presented, so at least we'll have something like 40 minutes. That will be enough, and then we will see how we make it with the final videos. We make it in off streaming or what? Okay, so let's go for the next. Thank you, Yash, and Guillem, it's your turn. 3 minutes, please.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I developed the application that is called CropDoc for Android. CropDoc for Android is an application to help farmers to detect crop illnesses on the terrain and display the location of the trees affected by these crop illnesses on the liquid galaxy, and to help them to monitor the illnesses to the territory. And this problem will be solved with an Android application that has a machine learning model that will detect the illnesses of the leaves of the trees, and after that the data will be saved. And the data is referred to the data of the image of the sample, and the location of the terrain, and the location of the tree. And this data will be saved on the application, and then will be displayed on the liquid galaxy, and this will help the farmers monitor the plagues on the terrain. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the experience. In this project, I learned a lot of TensorFlow on developing models, because I never developed any machine learning model, and I find it developing models in a very interesting way, and I maybe want to have a job of machine learning. And then I learned a lot of Android too, because I never experienced with Android, and I find developing Android type apps very interesting. And I want to thanks to my mentor Gabri, that he helped me a lot on managing the data internally on the Android app, and he helped me a lot too in sending KMLs and creating KMLs too, because I didn't know anything about KMLs.
Anything else?
If you have any question, you can ask.
Okay. Any question, guys? Perfect. So, thank you, Guillem. Let's go for Mitchell.
Hey there. Are you listening to me?
Perfect.
Okay.
You have the best mic in town after mine.
So, hey everyone. My name is Michel Garra Barros. I'm a computer engineering student in Brazil, and I'm responsible for the StatNogs visualization tool project for this year. So, the project aims to collect and show data from satellites and ground stations that are available into the StatNogs database, right? So, we use the StatNogs API to get this info. So, all the data that we get, it may be seen into the app, the application, and mainly into the Google Earth, right, the Liquid Galaxy. So we can see a lot of information from satellites, like its NOR ID, name, current status, its transmitters as well, the data of each one of them, the status of each one, and the most important thing, I think, is a two-line element that I needed to study it a lot, because it's a difficult kind of data, because there are a lot of information that you may take from just a few numbers. So the main use I did is to get the real-time location and orbit from the satellite, so I can show the current location into the Google Earth and its orbit as well. The same can be done with the ground station, so we can see a lot of data that it has, like its name, location, status, and more, right? I think that the most cool thing that I done into the app is you can choose how many times do you want to see to simulate the orbit of the satellite. So you can choose from 1 hour to 12 hours, and you can see a great red line around the Google Earth, the Earth. Sorry. We can simulate the satellite too. So you just hit the simulate button, and we'll start a tour, all following this red line. So it was a really nice app to do. I have a lot of challenges, because I really didn't know the Flutter that much. I just knew the basics from it, so I needed to study a lot. And as I said, manage the two-line elements from the satellite. It took me like 2 weeks to learn and 1 week to apply, because it was really difficult for me. I was not able to understand that easy. So I think that's two great challenges that I had. And I don't think that I haven't done this without my mentors. They helped me a lot, especially Karini, that stood with me every week, helping me, telling me how to improve my project, what could I change to make it better. Mark as well, helping me a lot. All of my mentors. Paul, who was testing the application, it was fundamental for the app, because he found lots of bugs that could potentially break the whole application. So great thanks to you, Paul. And especially Andrel, who gave me the opportunity, who helped me a lot through the project. It was a great opportunity for me, a great experience. So I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mitchell. So I'm gonna try at least to show up a little, at least not moving, because I don't know why the sound is not coming through, but at least we can. I will try to share. Are you seeing the screen, Mitchell? So at least this is. I don't know why the sound is not going through the system. Believe me, and I don't want to spend more time, because this is gonna take forever. But at least I want to say a couple of things about your project. First of all, you have the best interface of all of them. You have created something very nice with it. I remember at the beginning you were a little bit making some kind of very deep. You have many menus to go on, and finally you have some. I remember Pau will open the camera and will say the same with me. Your interface is very clean, very nice, so fast. and it's very nice, Mitchell. So we like it a lot. And later, of course, you will be able to see the video. I say again that I don't know how we will do that, but it will be in the following days. And very nice. The second thing I wanted to say is that, so Pau, do you think the same about the interface of Mitchell?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've all done pretty much great work, but Mitchell's found a way to show the information very clean. I like a lot the black template. It's good. I like it. I like to use it.
So I don't want to compare. Every project is totally different, but some of you still are young engineers or almost finishing, and something very important in your project has to be for the future is to take care about the UX also and the user experience and the design. Design is very important. Your applications have to have they're going to be used by persons. So some of you have devoted, I would say, almost no time to the interface, and some of them, like you, Mitchell, have accomplished something very, very nice. And of course, I imagine I wanted to think that the interface was coming from. You did that in Flutter.
Yeah.
So it helped a lot. You have plenty of templates and help for Flutter. You just have to use it, but at least you use it. That's the point. So the last thing I want to say, and let's go for the next student, is that this year we started last year, but this year we have 3 projects. Originally it was 4 projects, but was the project when the student left by the health issues. We have 3 projects related to the space, and we are doing plenty of stuff here in the JEDA Liquid Galaxy Lab and our other communities we have about the space. And also I remember Karini, you're in Facens, also are doing other space related activities, not in the lab but in the other communities in the university. So it's a thing that is coming, I will say, pushing for hard, and it's nice to do stuff related to this. I say 2 questions, but it was are 3 questions. Your project, Mitchell, Gutan project, and Pablo project, that is the 3 ones that still remain related to the space, will be shown in the autumn in several places. Yash project already has been shown in a conference. Plenty of people saw the project, and your 3 projects will be shown in different conferences we have related to the space in the autumn, and also in DevFest JEDA. DevFest is the bigger event. We do the Google developer groups in the world, and in DevFest JEDA, your mentor, and when I say you, I'm saying Pablo's mentor, Victor, will be physically in JEDA, and he will be presenting next to Pablo. He will come by Meet. The project, and also we will have a Liquid Galaxy there, and for now there are 400 persons registered to attend the event that will see your projects live. So that's very nice. So thank you, Mitchell, again, and let's go for the next student. That's Vinicius.
Perfect. So hello everyone, my name is Vinicius. I'm from Brazil. And here we have a Liquid Galaxy, where the leader is the Dr. Mark, and where I've been collaborating on the last years. In addition to the organization, I'm doing a bachelor in computer engineering at the Facens University in Sorocaba. My project for this Summer of Code has named Being Liquid Galaxy Visualizer, and the idea is to show Being 3D models and metadata into the Liquid Galaxy using the Unity engine. And this project is a little different since we're integrating a new technology with the Liquid Galaxy, that's the Unity engine. So I'm very happy to have had this opportunity in collaborating into this GSoC. And this project was made for the community, and I hope that it can be a start point for anyone who wants to integrate Unity with the Liquid Galaxy. I think the experience for the GSoC is beyond the learn a new language Here we learn how to reach deadlines, how to make documentation. And I think that's it. If anyone has a question.
Let me ask you a question first, because you have done a project. Let me share the screen also to see at least one second of your stuff. I will try to do this with all of you, without sound and without movement. At least we have an image. So you work on a technology that is related to I would say the CAD, the computer-aided design, and is most for engineering and architecture. And I want you to explain for a few seconds what BIMs means. What is BIM? Because you say BIM, but no one knows in this chat what BIM is, I think. Any one of you know what BIM is? Except Karini and Vinicius, and maybe the other colleagues from the other lab. But so explain, Vinicius, what BIM means.
Perfect. So BIM is a system where we have basically in a single file the structural plant of a construction. We have also the 3D models, the 3D view of the construction, and also we have the metadata. Basically, that's it.
But the point is everything about the metadata. So your project imports files in Unity and environment, but the question is about the metadata. So the nice thing about this, I don't want to say technology. It's not for real technology. I will say it's so it's that every piece of architecture or engineering design every piece has their own metadata. So if you go through a door or through a window or through a I don't know, a scale, whatever, it has metadata saying plenty of things about this piece of the project. So it's a very curious technology that is very trending because, I don't know in Brazil exactly, but in Spain at least and most of Europe, it's happening also in the US. If you go to construct a building, a big building or a bridge or an airport or whatever piece of big architecture or a manufacturing facility or whatever, it's a must to develop it with BIM technology. So it's something is increasing so fast, the use of it, and it is very nice that you have developed this application. So any question from the other guys?
I have one thing that I have to comment only. It's not a question.
Ahead, please.
It's because I've been working with Liquid Galaxy for a few years. Andreu knows that. And I haven't seen anything with Unity, like they actually work. So I think Vinicius' project is like the guy that came with the flag, and put it. It's the first time something with Unity is made and it's working. So his project, although it's not like a big, huge project with a lot of things, but what he's done has started something that right now we can explore more. He learned a lot. The knowledge that he got from Unity plus Liquid Galaxy is very cool to be passing for the future people on the organization to do new projects or new things that combines Unity and like distributed systems, like with Liquid Galaxy. A lot of things to do research on. That's only that I wanted to say.
I agree 100%. I didn't say anything because it was something Vinicius has to explain, but I agree 100% with you, Karini. And also, I would say that this is something like if the flag has been taken, so next year maybe one student that repeats or from coming students or whatever, we can try to continue this using this technology, making some good presentation. I don't know if you remember all that in the presentation we have at the liquidgalaxy.au website or community website. We say that in the past 3 years ago, Mark and me, the oldest mentors here, we think about we have to start to move next to the Google Earth experience, not only doing KMLs, but also using the Liquid Galaxy rig like multi-screen, multi-browser applications using web technologies, not only a Google Earth display. and this is a very good sample of using this technology. And I think it's well, a nice one. We'll have some other ones nicer later. So thank you, Vinicius. Thank you very much, and stay here. So guys, I'm gonna expand now the next minutes explaining you something about one thing I sent to you in the in an email, because I think it's important for you. Of course, it's a question not 100% related to the GSoC. As you might remember, we started last year also to publish the applications on Huawei App Gallery, because it's the second largest store in the world after Google Play, and we think it's important for us to be there also, and also for you as developers to have knowledge about this platform. So I sent you a few days ago an email saying that if you want, of course it's a personal thing, you can also upload your application to the Huawei App Gallery. This is something we are doing by the community, by ourselves at this moment. But if you personally, not as community, personally want to upload your application to this, you can have the opportunity to participate in this contest. Let me spend a few minutes explaining what this is. The contest is called Apps App. It's I will see it's something like 5th year they do that. It's a global contest with plenty of money. Basically, they give away $1 million in different awards, in different prizes. So it's a innovation contest for applications. So the goal of this is develop applications like you all are doing this year, because all of your projects have an app. You know, it's an application, I mean a mobile application behind. So I think that as you have done a very nice work, maybe it's good for you to present it to this contest. So let me go through the slides. So here we have some information. This is about they developed this in 5 different regions in the world. So I'm not pretty sure at this moment which one of we are in different places in the world. I usually say that we are in 10 countries, but the contest runs in 5 different areas. So it depends on where do you live. You apply to a different place of the inside the contest. But the goal is this one: is developing seamless, smart, innovative, and cross-device applications. So you have developed the applications on Liquid Galaxy. Those applications are very, very different. Our platform is a very different one. But the point is that you can present it to the Apps App contest. Let's go for the next slide. Inspiration to be innovative. What Huawei wants at the end is that two different things. One is expose to the developers their brand, and also that they have they have plenty of new APIs and SDKs ready for being integrated in different applications. So they have what is called the HMS, Huawei, their own SDKs and APIs, I will say. So you can upload, we'll see it later, your application as is it now. We are uploading it already, but you can make a short change in upgrading it to some of their many different APIs they have. You can find it on their website, because there are hundreds. So if you use one of their APIs inside your application, you can upload the application to the contest, and as I said, you can try to win one of the prizes. Today, Victor is not with us. Victor is the mentor that is helping us on uploading the applications to the App Gallery. He was a winner last year. I don't want to mention the number, but he won thousands of dollars in an award, and he has been traveling in Spain and Europe for free, and his name is always going in all places, because Huawei want to make public the people that had achieved an award. So he's one of our mentors, Victor, and he won last year. I don't want to say the quantity, but lots of money. So they have last year more than 10,000 applications submitted, and plenty of different 3 billion global impressions. That's a lot. So plenty of publicity for the people that develop the applications. That's not for you because you can. It will be easier for you to when you start your careers, because you will have. You can say, I've been selected by Google Summer of Code. At least Gutam can say, I've been 2 times selected to Google Summer of Code, and also if you present the app and you're enough lucky, or you have your application is enough attractive, maybe you can win. And this is also something very important to have on your curriculum vitae and your LinkedIn. You can develop whatever kind of application, but of course we are talking about the applications we develop on the Liquid Galaxy. Most of them are for showing visualizations on multiple screens. This is the schedule. We are in the middle of the thing till the October 9th, so still 1 month and a half ahead. You can register and submit your application. All of the information, as I said, is in the website. Then some experts will make a preliminary review, and then after this, the top 30 worldwide 30 applications will be selected, and then in December will be the awards. So this is the agenda they have, the why they do the selection. But the most important thing, I think, is going to be there, that you require to put in your application at least one of their SDKs, one of their APIs. So imagine you already have developed it using, I don't know, for example, Guillem's project, the Hughes TensorFlow. Then maybe he has to use another artificial intelligence model system that Huawei has, or some of you have used, plenty of you have used, for example, maps. So you have to use, instead of the maps you have used. I remember Pablo at the beginning started to use OpenStreetMaps. Then we changed it to Google Maps. And then in this case, if you want to present the application, it will be nice if you integrate the petal maps, they call it. So it's a must to integrate one of these SDKs that have APIs. So they will select on this criteria, user experience. Again, it's very important to have a nice user experience. Originality, the applications have to be interesting, different, and also they have to have a social value. I don't want to make one of your applications in front of the others, but as I said from the beginning, just application, for example, has a special value because it's an application that we developed, we created as mentors. We need to have these applications, and they're just as a developer coded. It's something social because we did that to remember that there is a place in the world that they are having plenty of pain because they were affected by a volcano, many eruptions for almost 3 months, and it's a very sad situation. And we don't have to get them go, but we have to remember our continuity and try to help them in many ways. So as I said, $1 million, not bad, in 5 regions. And for Europe, it's 200,000 euros. But as I said, some of you are in India, some of you are in Brazil, some of you are in US, some of you are in Canada, some of you are in Spain, of course. So we are in different regions. When you go to the site and you register, you will have all the information. They have some different sites of the contest for innovation in using their APIs, the best games, best application, all scenario coverage, social impact, Tech Women Awards, a special award for applications developed by women, applications developed by students, and also honorable mention. Those are the prizes. So as you can see, there are several of them that are $15,000, and in total are $1 million in different prizes. What else? Also, you have the opportunity to have help from them in the use of their APIs, also promotion, and they want that you pioneer innovation and also to make a digital inclusion, meaning that your application is developed to be used by anybody and incorporating things for education, environmental health, and so on. $2,000 for Europe, but as I said, in the other countries also is the same. this slide is the important thing is that the submissions close on October 9th, so you have still plenty of time to first finish your GSoC, and then if you want to apply to this. Okay, so just you take a look at you use your search engine, you look for app Huawei contest, and then you have all the information. And also I send you on the last days I send you an email with all the information, so it's up to you to present your applications to the contest. Okay, so thank you for attending, and let's go for the next student on the list. That is, it's not a student, it's someone that is not on camera. It's Pau Francino. Pau, open your camera and your mic, please. So Pau, you also have a few minutes to say whatever you want. You are not a student, you are not a mentor, but you are an important piece this year also on the project. So I wanted to offer you this opportunity to talk with us for a few minutes. So go ahead.
Okay, so hi everyone. People in the meet already know me. I'm Pau. I've been working on the testing on the Liquid Galaxy rigs at the Liquid Galaxy Lab in Lleida. I've been working under the supervision of Andreu, who's been leading me and guiding me, teaching me how to do my work the best it can get. And that's what I've been trying to do. I hope you're all happy with me, with my help. It's been a pleasure to work with all of you. And I'm very happy because it is my first year that I'm here working in the GSoC, but Andreu has told me that other years, maybe not all applications were able to be published. And I want to thank you all for keeping the hard work, and very happy that all of them are reaching the second deadline.
So this is not prepared, but I think that it's well worth it. We make an applause to Pau. Is that true, man? You have worked a lot this summer because you help all of the students. you work for all of them.
There is to help. There is to help.
And you push. We are not listening about anyone. Hello, Lot. We are not listening about anyone criticizing you about your. Hey, man, WhatsApp, using WhatsApp. You have done this bad, and Andrew told you that you have to do that, or your mentor, Lot, remember you have to do that, and you are not doing this. Please, go. So they are happy with your work also. Anyone wants to make a comment? Good comment about Pau's work? Anyone?
Yeah.
Or bad.
So raise your hand.
I won't.
Raise your hand. Lot, go ahead. You're first. You're the last on the
Just
on the
to say that instead of devil, Paul looks like a superhero, no? Like that. Yeah, the guy that was all the time trying to help us. So instead of telling us the bad things, he was trying to repair everything, no? So thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Ted.
Next.
Appreciate it.
Next, Karini, you wanted to say something?
I just want to say thank you to Paul. He did a great job helping all the students to test everything. He worked a lot because every time we sent him something, he would come back with feedback. So good job.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I guess that'd be all from my side. Let's keep on seeing what you have to see. I'm liking let's see a little snippet from each of them, and hope we could see the video afterwards if the sound allows us.
We will. It's been a mess because we don't have all the videos ready, but in the next days we will have them. So any other one want to say something to Pau? It's free today. You have the opportunity. No? Okay? No? Okay. So let's go for the thank you, Pau. And let's go. Next one is Pablo. So the stage is yours.
Hello? Okay, Chums. Great. Hello, my name is Pablo Sanchez Adrián. I'm a Spanish software engineering student. I'm so excited to present the first chess in the world that uses satellite communication, never created before. Let me give you a brief description of the project. The main idea is to create a chess game that plays against a satellite, but not the way you think. The chess game won't happen just between you and the satellite. The going will happen between the community, the player community, and the satellite. So you will vote for a move, and the most voted movement will be the one that you will play. You will play against the satellite. Then starts the satellite's turn. So you can see two different teams: the Earth and the space. The players are the Earth, and the space it's an AI located in satellite. In the meantime, because you will have to wait for a satellite and other players to vote, you can check the game mode and play it against your local machine. You will have a difficulty selector, easy, medium, or hard, depending on your level. You can always change it during the play. And we're not that yet. If your skills aren't the best, do not worry, we got you covered. You will have a list of the top chess players in place of the master players in the world, Magnus Carlsen, Garry Kasparov, and stuff. So you can study their techniques by representing those games where you can stop it, resume it, go backwards, forwards, as well as changing the speed of the play. If you're connected to the screens, every move will be reflected on them. The controller has a 2D visualization, but not the screens. The screens has a 3D visualization, so it is more impressive. You will be able to rotate it, change the view, or move it. And we also show an illustration of how this game works, where you can see the Earth and the satellite around it, changing packages between them. Let me send Hydrospace and Hybridium, because without them, none of this would have been possible. Finally, let me tell you that GSoC is one of the greatest things the open source community has. You get to know amazing people that can teach you. The process during GSoC may be tough, but necessary, because not only do they improve your coding skills, they do also help you with some of their stuff. As we are young developers, there are some more stuff that we need to learn. What I mean is that being a good engineer is not only having good coding skill. You need to value other things, like the way you solve your project and yourself, so you can catch people's interest faster. GSoC helped me with that and made me improve a lot. All this thanks to Andreu and my mentor, Victor Sanchez. I want to thank the JWK Galaxy tester, Pau Francino, for helping to test our project. Finally, I would recommend every student to try GSoC. There are all the advantages. You have nothing to lose. Thank you for listening.
Very nice speech. But let's go off the script. So explain a little bit what we have on the screen now, Pablo, for a few seconds.
Yeah, as you can see, we have the controller. So each move you vote or play against the machine will be reflected on the screens, as already said. So you have in this case, 3 screens and the chat board on it. In this case, what you're seeing is the master chess play that I've already talked about, and you can pause it as well. It's in pause, as you can see, but you can see every single move, each dead pieces, and everything. I think the interface it's quite intuitive, so you don't require any experience or any user guide. As you can see now, we're changing the view, we're rotating it, changing the perspective, white or blacks, and changing the inclination angle of the board, and that stuff. I think the visualization it's great. I do enjoy it.
And this, excuse me, this is running in your virtual machines?
That's right.
So the point, students, is that most of you have to have some of you will have a real Liquid Galaxy, some of you have built a virtual machines one. So here Pablo has not 3 but 4 machines, because there is another one that runs the interface. And some of you, I know it's been difficult for you to reach that for different reasons, but it's very important, because as you can see, this is being running on 3 machines at the end, with the different as the Vinicius project, with different Chrome browsers working together, and this is fantastic. So as I said in the beginning, Pablo, your work, your project will be shown in at least in 2 different conferences. Most of your projects will be shown. I'm not saying only with the space ones, but this one is going to be specially promoted because that project will have something no other project can achieve, is that we are going to launch a real satellite in a few months. a real satellite going to the space, and you and all the world will be able to play with Pablo's application and play against the satellite. That's the reason why Pablo at the very beginning said this is a world first, because that's true. This never has been done before. The satellite that we are going to launch in the upcoming months, you will be informed, is going to run a piece of the code, and then you from home, from your tablet, from wherever you are, will be able to play using Pablo's application, and then we will have some kind of installation where people will vote about which moment is the one we want to play together, and then this moment will be uploaded to the satellite, and then the satellite will play, and then we'll go back the movement. So it's something like a very curious project, and very nice crafted by Pablo. So I'm so sorry you cannot see the video today, but again, we will have the opportunity in the upcoming days to see all the videos. Any comment to Pablo's project?
I want to say it's pretty fun. It's been killing my time while all the applications were then loading because they're heavy. They take some minutes. And I've been trying very deep Pablo's application. It's fun. Download it. If you even more if you have a Liquid Galaxy to see it, because it's like you make the move and you see the 3D piece moving there. It's pretty cool.
Let me try to share. I don't want to do that because I'm having troubles, plenty of troubles today. But let me try to share your video, your recorded video with the demo. As I said, most of them are ready, but not all of them. Now I have it, and you will see it running on the real Liquid Galaxy. With 3 40 inches of screens. This is the thumb, the movement of the chessboard. Remember, this is not running on virtual machines. Those are 3 different computers running together with 3 big screens, and we can run this on. We have some Liquid Galaxies around the world that has 48 screens. So imagine this is the Earth representation with the satellite sending the packages of the sky of the chess. It's a funny representation. So good project, good work. So thank you, Pablo. Thank you very much. Let's gonna go for the next one, and the next one is not gonna have a video. Not one of you have a video, but this especially does not have a video because this project is from the. Why I'm not seeing some of you, Pablo, Guillem? Where is your camera? I want to see all the faces of the students that are here next to us. Thank you, Alejandros. That's your moment. So tell us about your thing, because your thing was different. Explain us.
My project was a little bit different. Hi, my name is Alejandro Marcos. I'm from Spain. My GSoC 2022 project is Android application refurbishment. This project is a little bit different because it consists of taking some of the projects of past GSoC years and releasing them to Google Play Store and App Gallery. I had to fix bugs, find issues on the code, change some sections of apps, in general, update apps, upgrade it, and get a version that could work without errors. And finally, uploading the app to Play Store and App Gallery with the help of Victor Mentor. That's my GSoC project and my experience. Thanks to GSoC, I have learned so much about how Google checks the apps when they are released to Play Store. I have also learned many things about Google developer policies and Google privacy policies. And checking apps, I could see how apps uses KML and how they can connect to a Liquid Galaxy. So yes, I can say GSoC has been a great experience for me, and that's all.
So I hope, Alejandro, that your knowledge stays with us on the documentation because, as I said in the very beginning, I'm especially happy with your project. That is not really yours; it's from all of us, and also
Yes.
from students that came before. But for example, you, Claudia is not here. Claudia has left the meet, but you already publishes Claudia's project from 2 years ago. So you have to make
Yes.
some changes, some code changes, some API changes, and so on. So it's very nice, and I hope you. On your documentation is clearly marked what are those experiences you have found and for other students in the upcoming years, hopefully, and projects to reuse it. So I want to share a single screen, 1 second, because we will not have a easy video from you, but I have this screen that is very important for us. As I said at the beginning, if you go to this screen at the beginning of this GSoC, there were 3 applications published, and as you can see now, we have something like a lot. A lot means 13 applications published. So those were applications we have developed in the past, and never the students finish rightly to publish it on the students or contributors on the Play Store. This has been the work of Alejandro. And also, as we can see, these 3 are from this year's. He has also started, this guy is not manipulating the apps because the apps are yours, but doing the job of uploading it to the Play Store and following the problems. And we have, at this moment, all of your applications are already in the Play Store. Correct me, Alejandro, all of them are on the Play Store?
No, there are 3, I think.
One?
Yes, there are 3 that we are waiting for results. Being
no, I mean
visualizer.
we already have 3 from this year. 3 have been published. Those 3. The
yes,
TDGS
and
from
other
Gutam,
3,
Spaces from Pablo, Sadnox from Mitchell, and the other ones. What is the status of the other ones?
The other ones has to wait because I released a couple days ago and I am waiting for.
So that's the point. You already have uploaded those to the Play.
Yes.
All of the applications are on the Play Store, but we are waiting for the news that they will tell us. Maybe they say that those has some compliances or some stuff.
Every apps has been released to Play Console and.
So that's the goal we marked since the very beginning, and I told you several times, and we push you all, me, Pau, and your mentors, because the goal for this year GSoC, and this will be a goal forever, is that all the applications have to be published on the Play Store. If they are not published, your work is not working. So maybe there can be some applications that have not an application, an Android application or whatever to be published, but most of them are. So again, good work, man. Thank you, and keep it working because we haven't still finished GSoC, and you have still to have feedback from the other applications. So, Syed, this is your time. Go ahead, man. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. I'm Syed, and I'm pursuing Bachelor's of Computer Science back in Chicago. This year, I was working on RS2 under the mentorship of Lod and Karini. And RAS was basically a 175-hour project, and it was started in GSoC 2021 and was continued in GSoC 2022 this year. RAS stands for Reforestation Assistant and Simulator. It's basically an app that helps on reforestation of degraded areas of the planet by drones or manually. The project basically consists of an Android app where the users can plan reforestation missions, define area of seedings, they can plan specific seeds or tree locations, they can define drone landing points, fly zones, and all other metrics. And all this information is dynamically displayed on the Liquid Galaxy cluster using KMLs. And the technology stack we used for the RS2 is we basically used Dart, Bash, and KMLs this year. And we implemented really interesting features this year, which is going to impact thousands of people who are going to use this app. Because now people can actually estimate the total CO2 capture they're going to get from the forestation, how much of the plants are actually going to survive, considering various parameters like the percentage that's dying due to some natural cause or something. And regarding the experience, this has been a wonderful ride for this year, and especially working under Lot and Karini. Karini was always there to help me out whenever I was stuck on any issues. Pao was right there to test it and find the bugs. Okay, so yeah, this is not working and we need to fix it really quick. And Love was right there to guide me, like what kind of features are we looking forward to and what's something that can actually be beneficial for everybody who's trying to use the Liquid Galaxy and the RS app and help them on reforestation. So thank you all. This has been a wonderful ride. And that's all from my side. I would like to take any questions if there are any.
Thank you, Sayed. So, Lot, you are the mentor, so you can give us some background on this.
Yeah, I mean, actually the application was just used by our friends, no, because it was not published in Google Play Store. But I believe that now that have a global audience will be wonderful, no? Yeah, and also this the graphs that CED implemented and how to visualize the CO2 capture, the final CO2 capture of a project, no, gives a lot of visibility of a project, no. So I believe that will help understanding projects, create new projects, no. There is a lot of species there, so we can. It's like we extended like a calculator for reforestation, no? About how many seeds, how many hectares we will cover, how much time will take the drone, no? So it's a starting point to even with drones or manually. I believe that it's a very good application and a lot of opportunities in the very near future, no? So thank you, Syed, and all. Thank you.
Okay, I'm trying to show up. Remember that we are having plenty of problems today, but at least we can share a few screens. This is the pause recorded demo on one of our rigs in the JDA Liquid Galaxy Lab. Here you can see the originally developed application by Karini, but also you can see that in the tablet. Remember that this application is also a dual case application like the Pablo's one, that there will be people that never use this application against the Liquid Galaxy, but they will use it on their own tablet or Android phone. And then visualizations on the tablet and the phone are great. And also Syed finally achieved to make those presentations here on the Liquid Galaxy, as you can see. So the point is that, as Lot explained, that when you make a reforestation, the system this year gives plenty of information that Syed has coded, meaning that when you do reforestation, that's good for our planet, you have this in return. So there's going to be some CO2 that you win against the bad thing. I mean, more trees plant, less CO2. And again, some formulas that I firmly believe that are not 100% finished, but the interface in the tablet looks good. The interface in the Liquid Galaxy is almost that good, and it's working. But you still have some days to finish whatever bugs there are. And we hope that also helps again a project Drone Korea, one project that we've been next to Lot, his founder, for years now. And I will say thank you for you, Syed, and you, Lot, for mentoring the student. Any question from you guys? No one wants to say anything? That's correct. So last but never least is something I'm going to show you, a video. And I think maybe Karini can comment. Have you seen the video so you can comment it? Because, it's a question of that. I don't know why the sound is not coming through the system. So I can present the video. I think.
Yeah, I can make some comments about the project.
Perfect.
Do
Perfect.
like
Thank you.
a little
So
explanation.
I'm gonna present the Leticia's video. Leticia's video is very nice. So his project is very nice, but I really the word is not appreciate. I understand that that Leticia does not want to be on face to face because she wants to be non-exposed to public publicity. It's a matter of privacy, but so Karini, I'm gonna present the video here, and you can comment a little bit on what's Leticia's project this year.
Sure.
Here is the thing.
Okay, so Leticia's project is asteroids. So do you know about asteroids? I think everyone is kind of knows a little bit what the game is. So the idea of her game was to put asteroids on Liquid Galaxy so people could play it with a cell phone. So you can get a cell phone and play alongside with the Galaxy. She has done this project using TypeScript. So she's used Webpack and TypeScript to create everything for the web. So what is being displayed on Liquid Galaxy is actually Chrome or Firefox or Chromium, always a browser running HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So their communication between the screens, she's done with sockets. Okay, so that's for the technologies. So the gameplay of the asteroids is pretty simple, just like the old one. With the old one, you have like a spaceship, you have the enemies, like what's the name of that? The asteroids. You have the asteroids, and then you have to shoot the asteroids with your spaceship. You'll be getting points, and then if they crash on you, you die. A Liquid Galaxy we have here at Facades. So you see the player. The player it's now on screen number 2, as we have a 3-screen Liquid Galaxy, and it's crossing around the screens, shooting everyone, and doing a game over because an asteroid just hit the spaceship and the life just ended. So yeah, I think that's it for everything for documentation and how the project work is on the GitHub. I think she still has to put some other things maybe for documentation. And I think that's it. It's a very cool project. We've played here on the lab. It's very amusing to see such a big canvas with all the asteroids and you have to run around. It's a very, very cool project. I think that's it.
Thank you, Karini, for taking place of Leticia. So let me make a question.
No
Pau,
problem.
we didn't have the opportunity to record a video of the asteroids at the lab. Pau?
We've tried it. I think it's been today, right? Or maybe yesterday for first time in the lab.
The question I'm asking is, do you remember? Because as I said, we do not have all the videos, and I will say, so as she's not there, she's the latest one next to a few other students. So this is the thing.
No, I don't think we recorded the
so
video.
Late. We didn't record it. I mean, because it's nice seeing on your free break, but it's also nice to see it. Remember, we have Liquid Galaxies with 48 screens. So when you imagine these asteroids, imagine to see it something like a wall big. So it's this project and all of your projects. So it's a very, very interesting thing.
Just little punctualization here. Now that I have you all watching and listening, that's what Andreu said about it's not a matter of if you code it for 5 screens or for 3 screens. Don't hard code stuff. I'm talking about the logos on the left screen, the bubbles on the right screen. Make the formula. It's easy to get. Just think about it. For it to calculate the rightmost screen or the leftmost screen, whatever you need. Okay, just work on it before the end of GSoC.
So we have finished the presentations, and in the upcoming days we will see how we repair this mess of seeing the presentation. When we finish to have all the videos, we will make something like we did in the pandemic days. We will make a full video with all the stuff, and you will have the opportunity. I hope you assign time for this to see for real how all the projects of the students have been developed, and also the demos Pau and me, we recorded on the Little Liquid Galaxy Lab. And what else? I only want to say again, remember, GSoC ends September 12th, and after September 12th, all the mentors will evaluate your work, so you haven't finished still. Maybe some of you have finished. I am not pretty sure if maybe one project is finished. One. And when I say finished, I mean coding. They still have to do GitHub and documentation. All of you have to do this. But most of your projects still have some short bugs. And then when you repair those bugs next to your mentor and with the help of us, Pau and me, we will keep continuing publishing new versions to the Play Store and the App Gallery, because the point is that when you finish GSoC, your application has to be running perfectly on the Play Store. This is the thing we are going to measure you all again. So at least I can say your applications are on the store. This does not mean that they are published, but they are on the store. And so keep doing that changes. Do not keep sending emails to Pau and me saying, okay, I have just moved an icon to the left, you can upload the new application. No, please. Do big repairs, do big things, but remember, we are only 10 days to finish GSoC, and the goal is that you have to repair those small things. GitHub, documentation, bugs, release the final applications on the store. Alejandro will help us and Victor on this stuff, and I only have to say good luck to you all. I am almost 99%, I want to say, sure that you are going to success all, but this 1% is always because you have to still to work on the project. And remember, your mentors will be the ones that evaluate your work after the 12th. And also Google, because we are not the ones only seeing your code and those kind of videos. So any question from the mentors? Lot, do you have something to say? No? Okay.
Nothing more. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. Karini?
I would just like to say congratulations to all the students to getting to here. I know I was a student for 2 years, so I know how hard it is, how hard it is to do a project by yourself. Also, right now, of course, you have help from the community, but most of the work is with you. I know it's hard, and even though some of your projects still have some problems, some bugs to resolve, congratulations, all the work you've done is very important, very valid. I imagine that you've grown a lot during this period. So that's it.
Thank you, Karini. I have to add again. So projects are almost finished, because if those are not enough finished, we will not have them on the Play Store. So we have released to the Play Store all the applications because we believe that the projects are well done, but still there are small bugs that have to be repaired. And of course, remember, it's not only for the naming of the community, but for your own name. If someone wants to use your application and then takes a look that just starts the UX experience is bad, or our icons are bad, or you press here and it has to happen something, didn't happen, it's just your name first, the developer name, that is the one that the people will see. So it's not about the community only, it's about you. So it has to be I will say you have to be proud of your whatever you have code, finish it well, making it appear nice also. I wanted to say plenty of words about this for Michel project, because we like a lot his interface again. But all of your projects are. Let me comment on another question. For example, I remember Josh, when you started to finish, just your UX was not so nice, but suddenly we explained you, and you take another template or whatever you do, and suddenly it was so clean, so nice. So it's only a matter that you have to think about UX is always will be important in your future jobs. Mostly of the work we do, plenty of the work we do as developers will have at least a user interface. So those have to be clearly developed. And also, if they are nice, people will remember. I'm not going to remember the exact words, but that guy, very famous, called Steve Jobs. that he wanted to be their project very simple but very nice. And when you have in your hand the very first iPhone, for example, and you have this seems to be very, very simple, but because there are plenty of hundreds of thousands of hours on the rear thinking about how to be simple. But the point is that, remember, UX is also important. Usability is also important. Appearance is also important. Of course, the code has to do whatever it has to do, but there are other things. So for me, nothing else. Thank you all for coming. And then again, you will get an email in the few days about what we'll do. I'm pretty sure that when we have all the videos available, we will share those on another kind of big video. But the important point is that we have seen our faces today, and we have shared some information about the project and the personal experience. It's almost 2 hours, 1.5 hours in the streaming, and discussing now. So if there is nothing to comment from any of you, we will close this session for today. Any comment? Any raise your hand? Nothing? It's okay? Fantastic. So remember, GSoC is not finished. Still, we have 10 days to work. Prepare your books with your mentor or with us, and finish your GitHub and documentation. And with the help of Alejandro, have your APK totally compliant in the Play Store before you end GSoC. Okay. Thank you very much, and see you. Bye-bye.
So, thank you.
Bye.